Hi everyone, we're going to look today at finding percentages with a calculator. And if we look to try and think what we did last time, finding percentages without a calculator, okay, we used the bubble method where we tried to find each of the variables 100%, 10%, 1%. And we said right at the end of that you could find any percentage by finding the 1% and multiplying it by the percentage you wanted. So we're going to try and do that always using the calculator. So if we get a question that says Jane pays 35% of her wage for rent, she earns £600 per month. Okay. How much is her rent? So we need to find out how much her rent is. So let's think about how we can do this. We know it's 35% of her wage, and we know she earns £600. So can we find 35% of £600? Okay, and sometimes you may just see it, what is 35% of £600? Now, of in maths means times. So if you see anything that says find 35% of £600, we're going to times it together to try and find it. But remember, percent is always out of 100. So 35 divided by 100 multiplied by £600 will give us our answer. Okay. So I could rewrite this in a slightly different way as 35 divided by 100 times by 600 equals my answer. Now the reason I've written it in that way is so that you can think the value at the front is always my percentage, and the value at the end to get the total is multiplying whatever that percentage is divided by 100 times by the number they give me in the question. So if they told me the total amount, I'm going to do 35 divided by 100 times by 600. So let's have a look at the calculator and pop that in. So we've got 35 divided by 100 multiplied by 600 equals. Okay, so you can see on the screen up here we've got 0.35. That's our answer for 35 divided by 100 times by the 600. So she'll pay £210 in rent. So again, just to re-go over that a little bit, 35 divided by 100. Okay, could press equals in between. That's absolutely fine because we've got 0.35. Now 0.35 is our multiplier to calculate 35% because it's the percentage divided by 100. Okay, so that's going to be our multiplier. Once I've found the multiplier, multiply that by the 600. 0.35 times by 600 gives us 210. Okay, let's look at another question. So we're going to try and find 38% of 240. 38% of 240. So if we imagine what we've done, we're going to put our percentage. We're going to put our normal formula of divide by 100 times by 240 is the number they give me in the question, and that's going to give me my answer. So 38 divided by 100 gives me 0.38 times by 240 equals 91.2. Okay, and that will work for any percentage. Always remember as well that percentage, while percentage is out of 100, okay, so percent means out of 100, you can have more than 100%. It doesn't have to be always under 100%. So let's say on this question we wanted to say, what's 230% of 250? Now again, we're going to do exactly the same thing as we've done before. We're going to take our first percentage, 230. We're going to divide it by 100. So this bit is always the same in every case. And we're going to times by the number that they give me in the question, 250. So I've got 230 divided by 100 times by 250, and that's going to give me 575, and that would be 230% of 250. Give these a go. Pause the video. Once you've had a go, come back and check the answers. So, can you find 65% of 220, 28% of 450, and can you find 7% of 25? Pause the video, have a go. Okay, let's see how we got on. Using our method to calculate this, we've got the percentage, 65 divided by 100 times by 220 65 divided by 100 times by 220 gives me 143. The next one, 28 divided by 100 times by 450. 28 divided by 100 times by 450 gives me 126. And the last one, 7 divided by 100 times by 25. 7 divided by 100 times by 25, and that gives me 1.75. Hope you've gone okay with those, and I'll catch you next time.